Hi, welcome back to Broken Silence. I'm Sonia Gardez. We're talking about homosexuality. Can you be a practicing Muslim or a practicing Sikh and still be gay? Jag, you said that it's karma, that if you are gay or lesbian in this life, it's something that you've done in your previous life. It's a lesson, basically. What would be your take if you had a child who showed these tendencies from an early age, as Pab said that she did when she was little? Would you try to steer them in the other direction, or would you let them explore their sexuality? Muslim first? And do you also define yourself as a lesbian Muslim?
Yes.
Muslim lesbian?
Lesbian, Muslim,
See, now
the words make no difference.
The thing is that I'm of the opinion that it isn't a choice, that you are born. Your sexual orientation is there at birth. However, if I was a lesbian, I would have a problem with a religion that says I'm a sinner for being the way that I was born. And so this is why I'm asking you this question. I mean, I just wouldn't be able to be part of a religion that told me that I was sinning for something that I can't control.
So either Gordon Brown is a Muslim or he's a non-Muslim. If he's a non-Muslim, we cannot obey him at all.
We have to take a break real quick, but before we go on break, you know, we're living in a Western country. We're living in England. We made the choice, our parents made the choice to migrate over here, knowing full well that it's a Western country. When we come back from break, just a question, what if, you know, other religions, Hindus or Christians or Jews decided, well, hold on a second, our law should be made for the whole country and not Sharia law? Is the principal lecturer at the London School of Sharia, Anjum Chaudhry, and Dr. Naseem, chairman from the Central Mosque of Birmingham. Thank you both for joining us today. Earlier in the week, Switzerland backed a ban on the construction of minarets amidst growing fears of Islamification across Europe. Joining me on today's program, Anjum Chaudhry, no stranger to courting controversy. He's the leader of the extremist group Islam for UK. Anjum has been famously quoted as saying, Britain does not need a new leader, it needs a revolution, an Islamic revolution. And also joining me on today's show, Dr. Naseem, chairman of the Birmingham Central Mosque. Dr. Naseem has raised the profile of Muslim integration into British society. He's appointed the first Muslim female onto a Sharia council, along with having the only female spokesperson for a British mosque. Anjum, let's just start with you. The group Islam for UK, the name speaks for itself. But can you tell us a little bit what your primary aims are?
You know, could be a terrorist. Sorry, I was just alluding to
No, that's fine.
there.
That's actually one of the subjects we're going to be talking about in our future show. And it's very interesting, and we need a whole hour just to discuss that.
Cool.
But I'm going to open this up to both of you and to anybody in the audience that wants to jump in. I'm of the belief that the reason that racism, especially in the UK, still is so prevalent, I mean, you just had the incident in Lozells and the Bradford riots, is because of our own lack of integration. It's because we have isolated ourselves into these communities, like I was saying to Cameron, and we're not mingling with everybody else.
You mentioned before that the Punjabis stick together, the Hindu Punjabis stick together. More entrepreneurial. The reason they're more entrepreneurial is simply because they experienced racism earlier on when they came here, and thus they reverted to working for themselves. There's always this great comment where they say, I can't work for anybody, or the comment is, I can't work for white people, I've got to work for myself.
Right.
Now that's a brilliant comment, and you've got to see that that's racist in its own right, but what is it stemming from, and why does it appear?
And it's very interesting, and we need a whole hour just to discuss that. But I'm going to open this up to both of you and to anybody in the audience that wants to jump in. I'm of the belief that the reason that racism, especially in the UK, still is so prevalent, I mean, you just had the incident in Lozells and the Bradford riots, is because of our own lack of integration. It's because we have isolated ourselves into these communities, like I was saying to Cameron, and we're not mingling with everybody else.
You mentioned before that the Punjabis stick together, the Hindu Punjabis stick together, the Muslims tend to congregate together. I think if they did more to understand other cultures and religions that are out there, then maybe we wouldn't have this suspicious attitude.
We'll get more from the audience, and we'll hear more from the both of you, but we'll have to do a quick break, and we'll be right back.